Okay, so here I am with my new tablet, the ACER Iconia A500. As you can see, it's quite a slim, small device. I'd say it's more like an iPad version 1. Obviously the iPad 2 is much thinner, but what I've got here is my iPhone, and if you compare them, it's slightly thicker than the iPhone. Actually, let me take out the case. So as you can see here, it's slightly thicker than the iPhone, not by much. So it's more like the iPad version 1. The iPad 2 obviously is a bit thinner, but what you get from this ACER is a lot more. I haven't turned this on yet, I just got it. I just charged it for a couple of hours, and before I turn it on, just I'll run through some of the features here. What I've also got here is the ACER original case, which I purchased. It's a very slim case, I haven't put it in yet. We'll see what it looks like soon enough. But so that's the Iconia, and what you've got here in terms of obviously the screen, the front facing camera, which is 2 megapixels, and then if you look from the side, there's a docking station there if you get the optional keyboard. On this side we have the USB port. Yep, you heard me right, USB port. This is the only one in this category that actually comes with the USB port, and it actually works out of the box, which I will show later, which is excellent. You got a micro USB, so you can connect it to your computer or anywhere else and use it as a hard drive and transfer files back and forth, again out of the box. So both of these things are things that I really wanted to do and things you cannot do with your iPad, for example. And over there is the proprietary charger. On the other side, what we have here is a volume up and down, and the good thing about this as well, what I'll show you later, is that it sort of orients itself to, depending on how you turn your screen, that's always positive and that's always negative. Doesn't matter which way you turn your screen. What you have here is an orientation lock for the screen, a bit like what you get from your iPhone via the software. And then on the other side you have your normal 3.5mm headphone jack, your power button, which also acts as a light for when it's charging, and mini HDMI. Again, mini HDMI out of the box so that you can connect it to your TV and so on. At the back we see a 5 megapixel camera and a LED flash, and over here we have a slot for micro SD for expansion. Again, something you're not going to get with a lot of its competitors, and you can expand up to 64 gig. Okay, so about to start this on for the first time. So I put it in the case, and the case is very neat and compact. As you can see, it's very small. So for example, if you compare it with my Mac, it's very thin and small, very lightweight. It's a bit heavier than the iPad 2, of course, but you know, it's like 100 grams more, which is really hardly noticeable unless you're quite weak.